Welcome back to...
You forgot to change guitar, man.
I didn't. They just look the same.
Oh, that's what you play first? Oh, wow.
Welcome back to Will It Chug, Coffee with Ola.
Oh my
we just
God.
moved to Guildford.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wow. Welcome
wow. Back. Who knew? Who knew that was coming? If you're interested, welcome back. This is Andertons TV.
Yeah, hello.
Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, do it.
Mr. Pete,
just Mr. Lee.
run us through the little rig that you had going to get those chuffing big riffs going there, just so people know.
It's quite a lot. So we're using the head Ross looper board to create the loop. So there's 4 channels here. You get the drums.
You might have to work on that snare drum sound.
Yeah, but let's see. And then you can do the bass.
Himself using that green bass next to him.
Yeah, this one here, there'll be a review on this new bass on the bass show with Lee and Nathan at some point. Beautiful bass. And then I dubbed 2 tracks of the guitars, which you might hear in stereo. So you got one. And there's the other one. And so it's all routed, so it runs into the guitar, into the pedal board, into here, then it runs out of there into a JSS tube screamer, into a Strymon Iridium, into a direct box here, into our Apollo interface.
So, so the riff that they're hearing is not the Kraken.
Not the Kraken.
The riff is a tube screamer into a Strymon Iridium.
Yeah.
And then the guitar soloing stuff is the amp.
It's through my board into that bit. I'm just gonna turn that off because it's quite loud. But wow.
So there we are.
Yeah.
So if you haven't already guessed, we are trying to show off today some of the new Ibanez 2022 RG guitars. RG, presumably rock guitar, right? I'm guessing RG.
RG wasn't he in what was it, Essex or whatever it's called?
Oh,
RG.
I know who you mean.
Arg.
4 new RG guitars for 2022, as well as new AZ guitars and Artcore guitars and bass guitars and acoustic guitars. most of which will probably be already live on the channel.
Yeah,
And
if they're not, like and subscribe.
Yes, that's why. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, ding, 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 and then you never miss out.
You got something to tell them about a nomination. We've been nominated.
Nomination. Yeah, absolutely.
Nomination.
If you like this video channel and you'd like to support Andertons Music Company in our bid for a record 17th NAMM award in a row, or however many it is now.
2 at least.
Please check out, there's a web link below here. We'll put the actual hyperlink in the description. Click it and you can go and vote for your favourite music store in the world. Maybe it won't be this one. I don't know. Maybe you want to vote for your local music store.
Yeah.
It's a global entry.
Yeah.
Right. Where should we start?
I mean,
why don't you start with
this?
yours? Because yours is Pilatov? Yours is Pilates of the Black Label range.
Yeah.
No, it's not Black Label. It's Iron Label.
Iron Label, yes.
It's Iron Brew, Black Label, Special Brew.
It's like, have you seen that BMW 7, what is it, something where they do that color, what's it called, like the blackest paint in the universe.
Like 99% of light, doesn't it?
Light, it just absorbs the lights and keeps it in.
Vanta Black.
Vanta Black, that's it. This is almost that. So if you have that BMW, you're going to want to get this guitar. That is just, you have to.
So
if you can afford that guitar, you can afford that car.
This looks pretty contemporary. We got reverse headstocks and what look like, are they bare knuckle pickups or are they just lookalike bare knuckle pickups?
I'm going to read the specs up from the Ibanez website, so if I'm wrong,
they're wrong.
They're wrong.
What model, first of all, Pete, what model number guitar
This
have
is
you got
the
there?
simple name of RG-RT-B621.
My favourite Star Wars Android robot thing.
And it's got one of these, one of these things. Like somebody has dropped something on the floor. But
that's my new metal band name. It's just called Illegible, but it's written using that.
Yeah. so Nitro Wizard, 5-piece maple walnut through neck, NATO wing body, ebony fretboard, 24 frets, and you've got a DiMarzio Fusion Edge. And a DiMarzio Fusion Edge.
So they're not.
No, they look a bit like
they look a bit bare knuckly, don't they?
But they're not.
Yeah, so that's good.
And strung with a 10 gauge. This doesn't come with any bag or anything.
What's the bridge? They almost look like 6 individual saddles screwed to the body rather than a single. Which is basically the same as what I've got here. I don't need to even look at yours, do I?
Exactly.
That's cool, man.
Monorail bridge, it says.
So they're literally 6, and they're very slightly staggered, I'm guessing, so that you can get a slightly bit more tension on your lower strings and stuff like that. That's really interesting.
Really cool. Goto locking tuners here. It's all a satin guitar, so once you touch this, that's it. It's just going to start getting...
You have to buy it.
Yeah, you have to buy it. So let me just explain. If you haven't watched any of the other videos we've done, let me explain this power tappage thing. So you've got this little switch here. When it's in the down position, that's the normal position, right? So you got position, I'm going position 1, it's down here. So that's the bridge in the back. Then you've got it splits the 2 humbuckers into the edge, the edges of the outside coils. That's what I was looking for. And then in the middle, it's both humbucker together, and then it's the inside coils on position 4, and then there is the neck on its own.
So that's like, if you've got a PRS, Custom 24, or anything, it's a very traditional 5-way switch on a 2 humbucker guitar.
And then you've got your power tap when you go in the up position, tone and volume, by the way, here. So then you've got the power tap where it's sort of single coil, but it adds in the other single coil to give more low end.
Yes, it's a tapped humbucker.
It's a tapped humbucker. And then you've got just the inner coil, position 4. Then you've got I'm just going to look at it, see what that is, middle position. That taps both of them, but it taps the outer coils, I believe. Yeah, something like, this coil's here. Look. And it's always so confusing because they got so many different things. And then you've got on position 2, you've got just the back bit of the single coil, and then it taps it in position 1.
This is, again, if you've not seen the previous video, it's worth, because we sort of explained, this is a good way of demoing the difference between a coil split and a coil tap.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They are different things and they do sound different.
Anyway, illuminated side dots as well.
So give us some tones, Mr. Pete, on this, as clean as you can get it out of the dirty Kraken.
So I'll go in down position here. So it's a bit dry, so I'm going to put the new Walrus Slipper on. I think it's a question of using the volume to kind of
properly clean. I mean, the amp doesn't really have a clean channel, does it?
Really, that's as low as gain as it gets. You know what, I'll take that off for now. Here's... I mean, there's a lot of power in these pickups, man. So I've dialed the tone down. Let's go on the
other channel.
Other channel.
Naughty.
Sorry, Ola. I haven't been practicing that much. Let me...
This is such a good gain sound.
It's such a good... Yeah, anyway, so back to the cleaner.
You're using the power tap
now,
I'm up
right? Now, yeah.
So what's interesting about position 1 and 2, so position 1 is the back pickup power tapped, and then position 2 is the back pickup coil split.
Yes.
And that's the difference in tone.
Yes, so here's the difference. So that's split, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's tap. Yeah, you can hear that fatness come in. And here is the middle. The outer chorus. So that's split. And then that's the power tap. It's a nice guitar to play, I'm not gonna lie. It's really nice to play.
I love the look.
Can you see the 5 points to anyone who can see there's actually a logo on
But that's
here.
what I like even more. I like the fact, it's like when you have when you get a really flash car and you pay extra for them to take the logo off the back of it.
Yeah, like, this guy going, scrape it off.
But no, I like it. I mean,
it's a super cool guitar.
Satin finish guitars have always, you know, the finger mark scale on it, and then it's almost next to impossible to get it back to looking satin again.
And I like the little thing that Ibanez do,
the whole Iron Label range is really good.
It is very good.
How much is that, Mr. Pete?
It is $969.
That's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
Not bad for a high quality naughty death machine or whatever.
It's great, man. It's just a rock machine and it feels good. It plays. I would think there's like, you've got stainless steel frets on here and you've got your 14-inch radius on the board.
Is it a wider fretboard than those AZs we were playing earlier?
No, I think the ACs are slightly wider. They're more contemporary. Yeah, because the neck is quite on the
I'm talking this way, not this way.
No, it's just because it's flatter. It's flatter neck, so it feels wider.
Flatter and thinner, and it feels. Well, I'm gonna look that up for you, great people on the internet, just to confirm it. But I think it feels
a wizard neck.
Wider.
It's
not
a
wizard, Harry.
You're not a wizard.
Should we do this one next?
Yes, that's more of a blues guitar, then, isn't it?
It's very much kind of Eric Clapton's signature Ibanez. This is called an RGT 122 1PB.
Familiar name.
And then underneath that it says 1P-01, and it gives you the serial number. They're obsessed with numbers, these people. Now, we're going to whiz through the spec on here, and in the meantime, Pete's also done some other research. Amazing. So, basswood body, poplar burl top with a satin finish in the RG shape, so a bit more angular than the AZs that we were doing.
Yeah.
I have a 7-piece neck
using
strips of maple and walnut, and it's the Wizard 3 shape.
Yeah.
Again, satin finish. Neck through, as you can see, 25.5-inch scale length, the usual stuff. ebony fretboard with the sort of abalone block inlays. I apparently have premium fret edge treatment. Try saying that.
I think this is the same guitar as that, but with the Floyd's Rose on it.
The neck width is indeed slightly wider on these than on the AZs we had before, and the fretboard radius is flatter, quite a bit flatter, 16 inch.
Yeah, about 16. Yeah.
It's 405 millimeters. And just under 16 inches, which is about as flat as it gets before it's just a pancake. Side dot luminescence. Now I've got DiMarzio Tone Zone here and an Air Norton here, and I've got the same switching system that Pete had, and I've got the Dynamix Thangy, and comes with a nice gig bag. So let's give it a tone. I've got to be honest with you. This is a modern player's guitar, and I say modern, I mean anything after sort of 1985. It feels, you know, Ibanez has been popular. The Wizard neck is popular with a certain type of player, certain genre of music. It tends to be sort of thumb round the back, a little bit sort of faster. But hey, if that's your thing,
personally.
What he said. So with no pedals on, just the reverb from the amp and the dyno switch off, let's go. That's into a clean amp, and that is driving it already. I don't change the settings on my amp literally from one video to the next. Holy! Didn't we sort of critique the fact that there feels like a slight imbalance? It's like the split pickups are quite a lot quieter than the dirty pickups, so you get this quite big fluctuation in the volumes. Yes. But again, I think it's about using the right setting for the right tone. Here's with the Dynamix switch up. I kind of feel I've pointlessly wired in the Boss Metal Zone to my board thinking that we might use it in this video, and I haven't. So now you're going to get it. I cannot play that style of music.
I like that Metal Zone. It's a good pedal, isn't it?
I like the top. I've got to be honest with you. It's obviously a burl. It's not. It's a bit thicker than a veneer. It's like this sort of 1 or 2 mil burl top on it. Yeah. But because I guess, I don't know, maybe you can't bend, because I don't know, maybe you can't bend it down onto this sort of drop top bit here. It's got this slightly sort of, what do you call it? Agricultural kind of just line down here, which sort of just basically goes, yeah, we'll have a bit of poplar burl here, and underneath here you'll just see the basic, you know, body timber. But the through neck's done really, really nicely. I mean, the whole point of these lots of different ply pieces on the necks is it gives it real strength and stability. Yeah, and it looks epic. Tuners. Yeah, I think it's more about strength and looks, but you know, we've got stainless steel frets, and it's a proper rock machine. And I was going to tell you how much it was as well, wasn't I? This I think it's about 1169 or something. 1099. 1099. Maybe the one with the trem is that price, but yeah, this is 1099 without the trem. This one here is the same as yours, RGT 1220PB. Oh, so yours is mine's a 1 PB and yours is a 0 PB. So that's obviously the trem system. So isn't it? Well, and different pickups in it. So you got I would think this is Ibanez's own proprietary. It is. Is it low pro edge or something, isn't it? With the locking knot here, so it doesn't have locking tuners on it, because why would you have both? You know, double protection. Again, you got the 7-piece neck through construction, which looks great. And again, it's satin finished neck, gold hardware on this, burl top, and the racing stripe down the middle. I really like that. That's really, really cool, I think. Again, this little thing here, I don't mind that so much. Ebony board, Wizard 3 neck, so very slim, 43 mils.
and 400 millimeters flat. This one is 1169, so a little bit more for this. I guess that's
so is this one, same price as this one.
Oh, well, there you go then. And the pickups are DiMarzio Tone Zone and an Air Norton. I like the Air Norton, man.
Yeah, that's what I've got, and I've just got a true velvet in the middle.
So these are basically the same guitars, but different colours. Okay, well. Wow.
It's the Edge tremolo rather than the low pro Edge tremolo.
I see, okay.
So this is Ibanez's own tremolo system, but it's not the lower profile one.
I like that they also, in the back of here, they recessed all the cavity protection shields.
Yes. They always do everything well, Ibanez.
Yeah, absolutely. Really nice. They're made in, where are they made in these? Indonesia?
Indonesia, yeah. This is part of the premium range.
Yeah.
Prestige is the next one
up. So let's go back. Same system as yours before. So, it does the same thing. So here's the neck. Seems slightly darker. This works really well.
That's a good clean sound, isn't it?
Slutbar. And then in the upwards position, there's a big difference.
You've gone from one coil here to both humbuckers, but power tapped there. So big
it's
difference.
A massive difference. Sounds great.
It's a fun pedal.
I think. And let me just do some gain, because we didn't hear gain on this one. So. That's a bit, that gets a little bit. I like it.
They're fun guitars, aren't they? I think RGs are so sort of functional.
Yeah.
For like a modern rock player, you can totally see the roots of this guitar in the Steve Vai gem, and obviously it's very much a guitar that a guitar virtuoso would want to play.
And I was going to say that I prefer these to the A set we did in the other video, actually.
Well, isn't that interesting? Because I prefer the AZ in the other video. I'd have that black one with the white binding out of all these.
Yeah, if you are going for that kind of thing, if you are going for this kind of thing, then these guitars are great for that.
Maybe
that one.
I like that one. I don't know what it is about the inlay on these three guitars is a bit blingy for me. It's like I like everything else about the guitar. Maybe even that. Maybe it works on that because you've got the lighter colour with the gold hardware.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel these just. Well, do you know what though? It's all each to his own,
all what
right?
you think.
It's all what I think. Yeah, that's all that matters.
I like this.
I don't know there's much point me playing this guitar. I mean, it's going to sound much the same as all these other guitars. But so should we just jam out?
Yes, we should.
Yes.
Links are below.
Links are below. Hopefully in stock now.
Yeah.
And if they aren't, it'll tell you on our website when they're coming. And
click
onwards
the like
and upwards.
and the subscribe button so you won't miss any of our ramblings.
Absolutely. That's the message goes out to the two of you that are still watching. Well done. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Au revoir!